What's good, YouTube? It's Nas, and we back with another video. Road to 600 subscribers, of course. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the rookies from the class of 2025. And I'm not going to lie to you, if you haven't been paying attention to these rookies, these things is nasty. You got Colin Kneppel, who's looking like the leader for Rookie of the Year right now. You got VJ Edgecombe, who came off to a hot start. Yes, he's struggling right now, but obviously I have no worries about him. Cooper Flagg is starting to turn it up. He's no longer forced to play the point guard position, and as we all know, when you're a player that coming out of the league and you're not a point guard, you're going to struggle, and Cooper Flagg is showing that right now. Ace Bailey, since becoming a starter, he's figured it out. Cedric Coward from the Memphis Grizzlies, he's hooping right now, coming off the bench. I'm pretty sure he's coming off the bench where he should be starting right now. I don't know, but he's been hooping for the Memphis Grizzlies. He's probably been the most consistent nigga on their team right now. You got Ryan Kalkbrenner, another player from the Charlotte Hornets, who's been a consistent center, obviously offensive touch, shot blocker, great pickup for the Charlotte Hornets. You got Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper has been out since the first 6 games of the season, and Dylan Harper was showing out. Can't wait for Dylan to come back and see what he looks like. Will Richard, going off from the Golden State Warriors, he's a starter now. So looking at these rookies, and when you've seen it, yes, people hype this up to be a good draft class, but in reality, this draft class is way better than the 2024 draft class. And I don't really think it's quite close either, because what Colin Kneppel is doing, let's start out with Colin, because what he's doing for the Charlotte Hornets, he actually looks like the best player on their roster right now. And that's saying a lot with LaMelo Ball playing right now. Yes, LaMelo's struggling at the LaMelo Ball video yesterday, but you got Brandon Miller, who's returning today. And the game is probably on right now while I'm recording this video, because I'm recording this at 12 a.m. because by the time you're watching this video, I'm going to be on the train back to, obviously, my house. But when you look at it from a Colin Kneppel's perspective, he's not just a shooter. If you label him just as a shooter, I feel like you're just being lazy. Colin Kneppel is just a smart basketball player. He's a basketball player that can start on an NBA team right now and make them 10 times better. And it sucks that the Charlotte Hornets are losing games because you're not really seeing what Colin Kneppel is really made of. And this season, Colin Kneppel is averaging 18.5 points per game, 6 rebounds and 3 assists. Last game against the Pacers, he had 28. Against the Raptors, he had 24. Against the Bucks, he had 32. So keeping on this consistency, and really the only problem right now in Colin Kneppel, and it's not really a problem right now because he's a rookie, but when you're really looking at it, the only thing that's really bugging me about this is that he's really not performing on lengthy players, and Colin's obviously the 3 or the 2 on the Charlotte Hornets, so he'll figure it out. But next, talking about Cooper Flagg, his teammate last year in Duke, and it seems like Coop has really stepped it up a lot right now. And when you're really looking at, obviously, number 1 picks, Cooper Flagg was promised as this generational player, and through the first 7 games of the season, he wasn't looking like that, and Jason Kidd was playing him out of position, which I'm pretty sure everybody knew. And now Cooper Flagg has been locked in for the last couple games. He's finally got a consistent, let me not say obvious, but a role on offense. Against the Clippers November 14th, he had 16 points and 5 rebounds. Against the Trailblazers, he had 21 and 8. Against the Timberwolves, he had 15. And yesterday against the Pelicans, he had 29, 7, and 5. So Cooper Flagg just continuing on this consistency can only be good for the development of Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg is younger than me. That's crazy to me that players in the NBA are now younger than me, because obviously people say that when NBA players coming up and now they the same age as me. I don't know. But yeah, it's been a good start for Cooper Flagg. But next, talking about the rookies in New Orleans, Jeremiah Fears and Derek Queen. And somebody might get on my ass for not talking about them in the first minute of the video. But those 2 rookies have been showing out. They got veterans getting up in their face. Against the Suns, Dylan Brooks was getting in Derek Queen's face. Against the Mavs tonight, or yesterday, against Najee Marshall. After the game, Najee Marshall and PJ Washington standing over Jeremiah Fears at the end of the game. Fears not 18 years old, and he ain't better than both of y'all. So looking at Jeremiah Fears is averaging 15.5 points per game, 3 rebounds and 2.5 assists. Last game against the Dallas Mavericks, he had 21 and 7. Against the Mavs, I mean, not the Mavs, against the Nuggets, actually, he had 16 and 3. Against the Thunder, he had 24. Against the Warriors, he had 17. Against the Lakers, he had 19. Against the Portland Trailblazers, he had 15. He's just been consistent. Like, it just keeps going on. And when you look at it from, obviously, a New Orleans Pelicans standpoint, like, seeing a rookie guard go out there and do that can be so much promising. But next, talking about his teammate, Derek Queen. And Derek Queen has been showing out. Like, he's been showing what he's really made of. Like, because I know coming out of high school, 5-star, going to Maryland, game winner. Obviously, it doesn't look good for you trading your pick. But if that pick doesn't land into the top 5, like, the Pelicans general manager, Troy Weaver, is a genius for getting Derek Queen, because I don't know how he dropped that far, but really the only way bad input you could say about this trade is that the Hawks might get a top pick in that loaded 2026 draft class. Other than that, Derek Queen is playing his role, and Derek Queen is playing like he should have went top 10. And looking at it, Derek Queen's stats are low right now because Willie Green was a dumbass for not playing him. Like, anybody knew that you should have been playing Derek Queen on the floor. Like, it makes too much sense for him not to be out there. And the last couple games with Derek Queen getting consistent minutes, yesterday against the Dallas Mavericks, he had 27 and 11 assists, by the way. He was just dishing out the ball. Game before against the Nuggets, who they're comparing him to Jokic, he had his career high. He had 39 and 4. Against the Portland Trailblazers, he had 26, 7 and 4. But this is ultimately about Derek Queen figuring out his role on offense now that he's a consistent starter. I don't see Derek Queen, Derek Queen should never go back to the bench because he does so much for this New Orleans Pelicans team. And really, I feel like people were hating on this pick because obviously trading unprotected first is a terrible idea. But the player they got for obviously trading that pick is a great player, and I do think Derek Queen has a huge future, and he just looks like a future star, maybe a future superstar. Maybe I'm just so high on Derek. But Cedric Coward for the Memphis Grizzlies, he's averaging 14.5 points per game, 6 rebounds and 3 assists. Like, these rookies came out the jump hooping. So I don't know, like, maybe this draft class, because I was late to this draft class, I'm not gonna lie. I was researching in May, so I don't do the college basketball shit. I'm trying to start now, but yeah, this draft class came out off the gates jumping and got veterans threatened of how good they are. So let me know who is your favorite player from this draft class. I know there's a lot of people I just left out right now, so maybe they'll get another video sometime when I do a part 2 of this video. I don't know, but I just want to talk about how these rookies are hooping right now, and what do y'all think about them? Subscribe. What's good, y'all? If y'all made it to the end of the video, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And there's a video right here. I'm pretty sure you're gonna like it if you like this one, and the channel icon's right there if you want to just check out the channel in general. And yeah, leave a like too, because it really helps the algorithm push me out. And yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching this video nonetheless.